All right. People are coming on the line. I'm going to give them one more minute here before I kick this off. Can you guys hear me? All right, perfect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. There are people from all over the world on the call here this morning, and my name is Mark Kithcart. I'm the VP of Marketing with code name Countdown4Freedom. We're going to be doing a VIP launch event in Houston where we're going to actually reveal the real name of the company on March 8th, but I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. I'm coming to you from a town in Northern California called Santa Rosa, just north of San Francisco in the wine country. I'm pumped, excited, and honored to be with you here today to share this exciting new movement called Countdown4Freedom. Just a little bit about my background. I did everything that you were told to do. Go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a good job. So I got a degree in engineering. I went on and got a master's in business administration, started working in the high-tech industry here in Northern California called Silicon Valley. 16 years ago, though, I got a pattern interrupt and I got involved in this incredible industry of network marketing. And thankfully, it was Holton Buggs who was leading the team that I was on. And the only reason I got success in that company was because of his mentorship. As a matter of fact, I was one of his mentees. T. Gray was one of his mentees, and we were in a special one-year mentorship program with Holton, and it was a small select group, and everyone in that mentorship program became six-figure earners in that company. So it worked. But last November, I got a call from Holton to come to Houston on a Wednesday. I remember that day distinctly. It was in November. It was a Wednesday. And it was the day after, actually, I had signed a consulting agreement to be the interim CMO for a company that just got their Series C financing in Silicon Valley for $185 an hour. Needless to say, I immediately called that company back, told them to tear up that agreement. I flew to Houston on that Friday, came back home, gave my 2-week notice at the company I'd worked at for 5 years as the GM of the Western US. But what was it that Holton said that would make me drop everything? It wasn't what he said. It was the picture he painted. It was his vision. I don't follow companies or products. I follow leaders in their vision, and Holton painted a picture that was incredible. He's known for saying, you don't get what you want, you get what you picture. Well, he created this picture and explained to me, and I was literally blown away. I will allow it. What he painted for me was the picture of the vision of what he was going to do was going to allow anyone willing to put in the time and effort to build a true residual income purely based off of customers without selling a product. And it's all about creating a unique relationship that brings consumers and providers together, but you don't have to do the selling because it's a service everyone already wants on a regular basis. And for the first time, I saw the potential for anyone to win in the network marketing industry. It doesn't matter if you're a great recruiter or you don't like to recruit or sell at all. This leads me to say that Holton Buggs, an icon in the network marketing industry, is launching his own company. Now, he never had that idea in his head. As a matter of fact, I was talking to him last night and I said, did you ever think it would go down like this? And he said, no, I never wanted to be a company owner. I always wanted to be on the distributor side. I'll talk about FUBU here in a minute. That's a little acronym that I'll get into, but his vision is going to change this industry. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this. And this leads me to, it's time for the network marketing industry to evolve. So many have tried network marketing, but many haven't had the success that they hoped to get or were promised that they were going to get. Holton designed the company an opportunity to allow this industry to leap forward in a way that's never been done before. This is going to be life-changing for so many people because it's going to allow people that have had no success or minimal success to finally have that huge success that they've been after, and those that have had success to have even greater success. So how are we going to do that, and what is the vision? The vision is to deliver a first-class consumer experience. You get enough customers and you can make a significant income. You've all heard it before, but it's always something that wasn't really what builders did. They were told to get other builders, not customers. Well, in this model, we're going to be doing both, but this time, the customers are going to be the hero of this story. And that will all be done through creating a PRIB, a perpetual residual income builder. What's your job? Bring in customers. What's our job? Create a first-class experience that's going to leave them wowed. So your customers will stay with us based on this incredible experience. And then we're going to introduce them to other products and services on your behalf, and it will increase your income. Also, this is a FUBU company. For us, by us, F-U-B-U. For distributors, by distributors. Again, Holton said, I don't want to be a part, I don't want to own a company. I don't want to be on the corporate side. But this is what he said, and I'll never forget it. And this was a part of our conversation. He said, I can't leave my vision for someone else to create. I can't leave my vision for someone else to create. So ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do, and Holton's going to do, and what this company is going to do is create this vision. But we're going to change the old model. Customers pay more in the old model for something that they could always get somewhere else at a lower cost. How many of you still may have products from your last company sitting in your garage or in a storage unit that no one would buy from you because it was more than anybody else could pay, because they were more than any that they could pay for something somewhere else? This is the way business works, though. You mark a product up and you put it through your distribution network and you can make money. It's the way it works. But the only people who can make any money that were those who were great recruiters, and they can build massive organizations, but most can't do that. So there's a new model. And this new model is the only time you get paid is when your customer pays less than what they normally would. Hold on, let me say that again. The only time you get paid is when your customer pays less than what they normally would. You can only make money when your customers save money. That means they're going to pay less for their products and services than what they get anywhere else. No, not even Amazon's going to compete with us on this one. But you know what? I was thinking to myself, how is this possible? But once I understood it, the light came on, and I knew without a doubt that this vision was going to change the industry of network marketing, and I was not going to miss this for the world. So how are we going to bring this vision to the world? It all starts with something simple and fun, and everyone wants to do: travel. Travel. You know, it's an $8 trillion industry. And the 8 sounded good, but it sounds like a small number, and the trillion sounds, it's kind of, I don't even know what it means, right? Because it's hard to wrap your mind around $1 trillion. So we broke it down. Look at Asia, $6 billion a day. But hold on a second. Let me bring this down to where we're at. $70,000 per second. Hold on a second. Boom, there's $70,000. Boom, $70,000. Another $70,000 just in Asia. Europe, 4.8 billion a day. United States, 2.8 billion a day. Latin America, almost $1 billion a day. Africa, $500 million a day. These numbers are mind-boggling when you break them down. We all need to travel, and it's for 2 reasons. Either we want to or we have to. So here's what you don't know. So we were excited. And you know, in the first company, we had a travel product. And that 16 years ago, in that company that I was in with Holton and T. Gray, we didn't do anything with it. Then we moved to another company that was travel-based. That didn't work out. So when we heard about this, we thought it'd be a nice benefit, but we'd have to lead with other, you know, nicer, sexier products. So, but we found out things that we did not know. So did you know that two companies monopolize the entire travel industry. People search 12 to 38 sites on average when someone is planning a trip, and these two companies own over 45 online booking sites. These two companies are a duopoly. They keep the prices within a certain percentage between all of these online properties. For them, it's a marketing game. They are travel companies. They saw an opportunity 25 years ago, jumped on it with first movers advantage, gobbled up anyone who came in threatening their stronghold on the industry, and now they're these behemoths and they control the marketplace. Well, you know what? We came across a company called Extreme Travel. It's a 19-year-old company, and we pass those savings on to you. How do we do that? So there's 3 different pricing strategies. There's retail pricing, which is you go directly to like Marriott.com or Hilton.com or Avis.com and you buy from them. Then there's discount pricing, which is all of these websites, Booking.com, RetailRentalCars.com, Travelocity, Orbitz, Trivago. And then there's behind the curtain pricing, member only, behind a login, lower pricing than you've ever seen. And we get to pass these savings on to you through Extreme Travel. So there's 2 parts to what we're doing here. 1, saving money. Number 2, making money. So we're going to help you save money through your travel booking engine called iGo. You don't send this out to anybody else. It's your personal travel booking engine. You do searches on your site and it's up to 70% off of retail. I'm going to show you some examples here in just a minute. You're going to travel anyway. Let me ask you a question. Would you like to pay more or pay less for travel? Type it in there. Type it in the comments section. Would you like to pay more or would you like to pay less? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure, absolutely sure that you're going to say, I want to pay less, Mark, because we have a travel agency backing us that we never had before in these other companies. You can actually pay less. You can pay wholesale pricing, okay? There also, you can earn travel bonuses for referring travel to Extreme. You can, for weddings, family reunions, church events, don't lift a finger. Just send it over to Extreme and they handle everything for you and you get 25% of the commission. Okay. You can enjoy highly discounted and exclusive experiences and member-only trips. These are luxury, custom curated trips that we're creating for you. We're in the travel industry, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to create some amazing trips. And all of this is online. Over $8 trillion, maybe even more than that, is online at any given moment. Nothing to store, nothing to put in your garage, nothing to ship to anyone. It's all here for you at your fingertips. And we can do this through the iGo travel booking engine. But what's backing all of this up? What is behind all of this? It's a top award-winning travel agency. David Manning is the CEO, founder, and mastermind behind Extreme, and he has launched a successful business 18 years ago. Obviously, bumps in the road, but he made it through. That's more than you can say for most of these startups down here in Silicon Valley. They flame out. David has a big team up in Dallas. I was able to visit there, and he has a lot to be proud of based on what he's created over the last 18 years. This company has booked hundreds of millions of dollars in travel over the years. They've won numerous rewards in every aspect of the industry, and they've not only won these awards once or twice, they win them year after year after year after year. They are known in the industry as one of the top companies in the world. Now, when you join the family and become a TSA, anybody know what TSA is? Travel Savings Ambassador, you're going to get an iGo website. Now, let's go into some of the different savings that you can see and that you're going to see. These are live searches that we did. We screenshotted them, put them up here. We took the names off because everybody started putting them up on Facebook and Instagram and Flappy Doodle and all those other places. And what we did is we need to be sure that we keep those names off of the internet, please. So Expedia, this is a hotel, 4.5-star hotel in Times Square, $339 a night. Through the iGo site, through your iGo site, you're only going to pay $178 per night, $161 savings per night. What are you going to do with that extra $161? Let's go over to France. Travelocity, $440 per night. iGo, your iGo site gives us $130 per night, $310 in savings per night. What are you going to do with an extra $310 when you're in Paris? You're going to go up on the Eiffel Tower and have dinner? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Maybe they won't even let you up there. But you're going to have $310 back in your pocket. We're not talking about prepackaged inventory or inventory that's discounted or last minute deals. None of that junk. It's all behind the curtain pricing that only Extreme Travel provides to us and provides to you. Let's take a look at a couple of more here as well. So we've got, I did this search myself actually, rentalcars.com. As a matter of fact, I made sure it was exactly the same. I wanted to be sure it was the same car at the same rental agency, which is one of the top 3. I'm not going to tell you who it is. And on the same dates, same times, $392 total through iGo, $221, $171 savings. Same car, same rental company, same dates. Hotels.com. Oh, wait, hold on. Time out. I need to just pause for a second here. Weeks are incredible. Some of these weeks, now this one isn't quite as significant because I didn't want to, completely, totally, ruin your image of what's going to happen here. But some of these weeks are weeks that you're paying a price that you think is maybe even a nightly price, like $200 or $300, and it's for a week. So in this case, it was $1,215 on hotels.com for this week. In our weeks section on the website, on your website, your iGo website, we've got Punta Cana. It is over in the Dominican Republic, $712 for that same week, same resort, $503 savings for that week. That's a plane ticket. That's an excursion. That's fun with the family is what I would say. So let's take a look at some of the other reservation confirmations that people have been sending to us from all over. It's not isolated here, folks. These are actual reservations that were sent to us, reservation confirmations. So the first one here, $397.36. The actual savings was, it looks like $848, and they got reward credits on top of that. And this was at the Sheraton Salt Lake City. So $848 in savings for this hotel. The rewards credits accumulate and collect, and then you can use those for travel as well. Talk about that later. Next one, $287 is what the reservation cost them. They saved, looks like $500 and something dollars. I can't even read it. It's so small. But again, huge saving. Next one, $945. This one, it's for a week at the Western Galleria here in Houston, and it was almost $1,000 that they saved on that week alone. And then this last one here was Holton's. He wanted to go international, check it out, see if it works, making sure the product is legit. And his price for his reservation, 5 days, 4 nights, incredible resort, over 1,200 square foot suite that he got for $1,348. He saved $1,589, and it came all inclusive with a personal concierge, 60% discount on that. So ladies and gentlemen, the pricing is incredible. And so let's take a look at, though, there's a much bigger lifestyle ecosystem that we provide for you. So we've got our core services, which are hotels, rental cars, cruises, flights. Forget flights. You're not going to get any discount on flights. They run on razor thin margins. We only put it here for convenience, so you don't have to go outside of the environment to book your flights. Same prices. Homes, beautiful luxury homes with a butler in some cases. Typically, these can be anywhere from $10,000. We give you better pricing on that. You've already talked about the weeks. We've got some other things down there that you can take a look at. And then we've got additional lifestyle savings, activities, rewards. And these are also incredible. And I've used some of these myself. You've got shore excursions, theme parks. You can play golf and you can get money off on your golf. We've got a wine club. I used the restaurant savings. It was a $50 coupon for $10 at a really nice restaurant. So all of this is wrapped around a lifestyle, or excuse me, a price guarantee. A price guarantee. You find a price online, a lower price online at any other site, and we're going to refund you 110% of the difference. So hold on a second. You're saving a bunch of money. there's the potential that, you know, if you bump into a price that's lower, but, you know, then I'll probably have to go over there to that website and book because the price is lower. No. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to book on the website that you've got, your iGo website, and then we're going to refund 110% of that difference, meaning you're going to get 10% back in cash. So let's move on here. All right. So other companies may have these discount prices, but there's one thing that they do not have. They don't have Boomerang. They don't have what is called Boomerang. How does a Boomerang work? You throw it out and it comes back. Well, here's how it works here. You throw out savings to your customer and you receive cash back. Again, you don't make money unless they save. So I want to be sure you heard me on this. You don't make money unless the customer saves money. No one, absolutely no one has cash back savings. This is exclusive to what we're doing here at Countdown for Freedom. We sell fun at a discount. You help someone else have fun. You help them pay less to have fun, and you make money. You send them to their own free website. Yes, free, no cost, no maintenance fee. They book on their own website, and they're going to see half the savings that you would normally see. And those savings come back to you in the form of cash. Let me give you an example. All right. Let's see here. There's two bonuses that we're going to be talking about here. One is the travel savings bonus, and the other is the travel savings override bonus. Okay. So the site here on the left is the TSA member site. This is your iGo site for being a part of the family. All-inclusive resort here, you saved 70%. It's in Playa del Carmen. I don't know if you can see it here, but these rooms are incredible. You've got a pool right outside of your room. Even on the top levels, there's a pool there. It's a private pool, all-inclusive, everything paid for. Typical, the public price was $4,867. Your savings, $3,399. You paid $1,467 for a 5-day, 4-night, incredible, all-inclusive time at a resort that is top of the line, 5 stars. So what is your customer going to see? So you throw them out a Boomerang, and the Boomerang customer site sees a savings of 35%. Okay, so they see a savings of $1,699.50. Now, if you hadn't seen the first site, would you be happy with 35% savings that you can't find anywhere else online? As a matter of fact, anywhere else you go online, it's 35% more. Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. So here's how it works. You throw that Boomerang out to your customer. Their savings, and I'm looking at that image on the right-hand side now. You throw that Boomerang out to that customer, their savings is $1,699.50. That comes back to you in the form of a travel savings bonus of $849.75 in cash. No, not in points or rewards or anything like that. A check or an e-wallet. Yeah, you know, we're fancy today. So the rest of it, so that's 50%, all right? The rest of it is a travel savings override bonus that goes up through the unit level of 1,189 points or business volume, and that's 35%. And you're saying to me, well, wait a minute, Mark, 50% and 35%, that's 85%. For those of you keeping track of math, good. You got it. But how do you do that? How are you going to be able to make money? You guys are going to go bankrupt. Ladies and gentlemen, 15% is what we have to operationally work and work for you and keep this product and service moving forward. But here's the cool part about all of this is there's nothing that we have to do. There's nothing to ship. There's nothing to store. There's nothing to send out. So it's all online, it's all digital, and it's all done through the internet. So now, those of you that are looking at this for the first time, you're thinking to yourself, Mark, I don't like to sell. Well, nobody does, really. I don't want to recruit either. I don't want to build a team. Is there something here for me? Well, there is. And this is where the magic happened for me when Holton explained his vision for this company. And I knew without a shadow of a doubt that this would work for anyone who can ask two simple questions. Two simple questions. Two. Would you like to pay more or pay less when you travel? That's question number one. Can you guys ask that question? Put in the chat area here that you can ask that question. Yes, I can ask that question. Would you like to pay more or would you like to pay less when you travel? Okay. And then question number two, would you like a free site that is yours that you can book travel up to 35% savings from public pricing and get 110% price guarantee? Would you like a free site that you can book travel at up to a 35% savings and get 110% price guarantee? So you win no matter what. That's question number two. If you can ask those two questions, then you can do what I'm going to show you next. The customer acquisition model. I'm going to show you a very conservative model here. Then I'm going to get to a moderate model. Then I'm going to get to an aggressive model for those people that are overachievers. You guys are out here. I know you're on this call. Could you get 10 customers? Could you ask 10 customers those two questions and get them to say yes? If you can ask those two questions and get those 10 customers, go ahead and say in the chat, I can do that. If you can do that, okay? All right. I'm going to look at the chat here real quick. What do we got? What do we have? I can do that. All right. Yes. Excellent. 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 All right. Right on. So let's move on. Let me walk you through this example. Here you are. You're going to go ahead and ask those two questions. You're going to get those 10 customers. Those 10 customers take one trip per year. Just one. Just one. The average savings is $600 per trip. Holton's was $1,300. So, okay. So his is $1,300. Some are going to be less than that. Let's just say $600. We're being conservative. Total savings is $6,000. Okay. In savings for those customers. What comes back to you in the form of a boomerang? $3,000 of cash, not points, not rewards, cash in your pocket or in your e-wallet. What does it take you today to earn an extra $3,000 of cash this year? What's it going to take? You're going to have to work overtime. You're going to have to miss some family time. You're going to have to get a side hustle and drive people around in the back of your car. Here's all you need to do. Ask two simple questions. Send a boomerang. They book on their own site, hotels, rental cars, trips on their own free website. How much time did that take you? A couple of minutes? But hold on, Mark, if they call and ask me questions and then their reservations get messed up, how are they going to, what am I going to do? I don't want to be a travel agent. You're not a travel agent. That's why we have Extreme. You get it now? That's why Extreme's here. They're going to answer those questions on your behalf. They're going to take care of those customers on your behalf. They're the ones. That's why we partnered with this company. This is the first time this has ever been done in network marketing. We take the savings and turn it into cash for you. Gosh, again, why did I quit my job? Multiple six-figure income, stable. This is like nothing else I've ever seen. This is going to be bigger than anything that you've ever seen, and it's going to happen. And let's go ahead and move to the moderate example. Let's move to the moderate. Whoops. Hold on. There we go. The moderate example. So let's say that you go ahead and get 100 customers. That's what, 7 or 8, 9 customers a month. Okay. And you do this over the next 12 months, you're going to have 100 customers. Those 100 customers do one trip per year, average savings of $600, total savings of $60,000. Okay. What comes back to you in the form of cash? $30,000 without building a team. It's all customers. Can you get 8 to 9 customers per month? 8 to 9 customers per month? and make a $30,000 annual income? All right, let's get crazy. Let's get aggressive. Here you are, you've got 1,000 customers. What if it took you 2 years? What if it took you 3 years to do this? They all take one trip per year, average savings of $600, total savings of $600,000, could be more, could be less, but all coming back to you is $300,000 per year. That's insane. That's insane. And it's just customers. You haven't recruited anybody. We're going to be the first company in this industry that's going to be able to say that people are making tens of thousands of dollars that never recruited one person onto their team. It's going to be customers. Now, wait a minute. Let me do a disclaimer. We're not making any income guarantees here. You're going to have to do the work, but it's simple. It's simple. Now, for you team builders, you guys are saying, customers are great. I'll get those. But man, I want to build a team, but I've never been able to build the team that I've wanted to build. I've struggled. It's been tough. I haven't been able to quite build that team. Well, I've got a question for you. Are you coachable, teachable, and trainable? Are you? Chat it up for me. Tell me, are you coachable, teachable, and trainable? Let me check the chat. Let me check. People chatting it up. Yes, 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 yes. Right on. Well, you know what? Then you are going to be able to learn from one of the best in the industry. You're going to learn from an icon in this industry. Here's how you're going to do that. I was able to personally be mentored by Holton Buggs. T. Gray was able to be personally mentored by Holton Buggs. We've had massive success, six-figure earners, top income earners in multiple companies. But let me say this, you can too now. We're going to have a training this Saturday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time by none other than Mr. Holton Buggs. You can do it from the comfort of your own home in your PJs with a cup of coffee, and you can learn from the master, someone who's a millionaire maker. Who knows? You may be the next Holton Buggs. And I will say this, and I will quote Holton on this. He said, multiple $1 million monthly earners will be made in this company in the next 3 years. In the next 3 years, multiple $1 million income earners. So let's say you show up, you took some notes on this call and the calls that are coming up, you dig in, you did everything Holton taught you like he did for me. And let's just say you only got 1,000 people on your team, okay? You didn't bring them all in. Okay, you know, you brought in some, maybe you sponsored 10 and then somebody else sponsored 10. And so let me get to the builder model. Let me get to the builder model here. All right, this is conservative. And let's say you ended up having a team of 1,000 travel savings ambassadors that each have 10 boomerang customers each. That is going to be one trip per year times 10,000 customers. That's 10,000 trips. I think that's about, I don't know, what is that? I don't know how many it is per day, but there's an average of $600 in savings. That's $12,600 in customer volume flowing through the unilevel up to you from your team. What do you get paid out on this? Let's just say it's a 10% override. You're making $1,260 per day. Per day. An average of $37,800 per month, $453,600 per year. What did you do? You sponsored a few people. $453,000 per year got me excited, but what was more exciting again was the model of building a strong customer base. Why would your customers go anywhere when they are saving money, getting exceptional customer service? What if this took you 1, 2, 3 years to build and you had a $453,000 annual residual income, not based on who you recruited, based on your customers? Because what if the ones you recruited quit? What would happen? Are your customers going to leave because they left? Are your customers going to leave because they're saving money on a free website every time they travel? Remember the PRIB, the perpetual residual income builder? This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the PRIB. it foolproofs your income. All those people you recruited, they can all quit, all of them, all 1,000 of them, but those customers are still there. So the average customer in network marketing spends about $35 per month, and they stay on the product about 79 days on average. There's huge attrition. With what we're doing here, every time our product is used, they pay less. In the old model, there's always a cost associated with buying a product. But in the new model, in the new vision, in the new way that we're going to be doing it here at Countdown for Freedom, every time our product is used, they pay less. Let's get into the moderate and aggressive. It gets crazy, people. It gets crazy. Moderate, 10,000 travel savings ambassadors, 10 boomerangs for each customer, or excuse me, 10 boomerang customers. I'm getting so excited. 100,000 customers, 1 trip per year, 100,000 trips, 600 in savings, 115,068 in volume flowing up through the unit level. What is that? 10% override, $11,507 per day. Per day. Average monthly, $345,000. Average annual, $4.14 million. What? What? No way. Let's go crazy. Let's get crazier. Let's get crazier. A team of 100,000. I guarantee you there's people on this call that have had 100,000 people on their team. Those 100,000 get 10 boomerang customers each, 1 million customers, 1 trip per year, average savings is $600, $1.15 million in business volume flowing through the unit level, $115,000 per day, $3.4 million per month, $41 million annually. Some of you are saying this is too good to be true. Was Uber too good to be true? Largest transportation company in the world that doesn't own 1 vehicle. This is where disbelief sets in for most. But I will say this, mark my words and Mark Holton's words, and he's been accurate on his estimates every single time. Within 3 years, there are going to be people earning 1 million per week. Let's get into the comp plan and figure out how you're going to make all this money. We got a pre-launch, unilevel, fast start comp plan. It's designed to give everyone a fast start, get their first week, first month checks, make them big. It's going to go down 6 levels. And it's based on how many you personally sponsor. We're going to kick this off now with the Fast Start Unilevel. There's going to be a dual team builder involved as well. Don't worry about that right now. Just get going. And how do you get started? Let's go ahead and get started. Everyone gets started in standby. Get yourself positioned now. This gets you your starter pack. In that starter pack, you get 1 boomerang customer site, 5 boomerangs to send. Now, the 1 boomerang customer site, again, you're getting 50% of the savings, okay, that the members get, the member pricing. So you only get 50%. That's your boomerang site. You get to send the boomerangs too. You get 25% of those referral commissions. Those referral commissions are those trips and events like weddings and church groups that you can send off to Extreme. Don't lift a finger, let them do the work. You get 25% of that. You're going to get an I Decide interactive presentation. You don't like to present? You can't talk like Holton or T. Gray? Don't worry about it. The I Decide interactive presentation does it for you. It's all online. You send a link and it even schedules meetings for you as well. So no selling. Let us do the work for you. Then you get your TSA online management system. So that is your back office. All right. Now, get locked in on standby now. And I'll tell you how to do that here in just a moment. But before you do that, let's talk about what class do you want to fly? What class do you want to fly? You've got coach, business, and first class. So what's in each one of these packages? The iGo booking engine, hotels, flights, and rental cars for coach class. You get 10 boomerangs, 50% of the travel savings bonuses on hotels and rental cars, 10% in the dual team builder. You get an access to luxury experiences. This is $250 and it's 200 BV. Business class, you get everything in coach plus the cruises, 25 boomerangs, 100% of the travel savings bonuses on the hotels and rental cars only, 12% in the dual team builder, and you get VIP level 2 reservations, meaning you get access 1 week before these luxury curated bespoke experiences go on sale. That's $500 and 400 BV. And then finally, you got first class. This is how most people are getting involved, and this is how most people are getting started. So this includes everything. It includes the hotels, the flights, the rental cars, the coach or the cruises, the homes, the weeks, the marketplace, lifestyle, timeshare, everything. 50 boomerangs, 100% travel savings bonuses on everything. And then instead of a 15% bonus, Holton said, no, time out. Let's go ahead and let's pump this up and let's get people up involved in a limited Founders Club promotion. So 20% for the next year for those that are ready to knock this out of the park. And you get 2 weeks pre-sale on this level 1 for the luxury experiences. It's $1,000 and it's 800 BV. Let's move on. How do you get started? Well, you know what? We opened up the Countdown4Freedom.com site and it broke because so many people went to it. The development team who hadn't slept for 2 days got back in there, made adjustments, and then you broke it again. So to get started, here's what you need to do. Listen very carefully. Get with the person who invited you to this call, your sponsor. You're going to need their TSA number or their username to search and find the TSA number. And do this before you go to countdown4freedom.com and get started. Okay. Now let's wrap this up. We're going to wrap it up. So timeline. We started on 2/18. That was last Monday. I think we're on the 7th call now. I don't know. It's a blur. It's a blur, people. We're doing 2 calls per day. And we're going to do these 2 calls per day through March 8th. Then we're going to have a VIP liftoff party and a brand reveal. This is when we're going to reveal the brand name and everything around it and a new website, and all of the information is going to be available to you. There's going to be a VIP event at Holton's home. Ladies and gentlemen, this home is beyond words. It took him 5 years to build. And it's a statement to his 28 years in the network marketing industry and helping multiple people become 6- and 7-figure earners. He's never done this before. He's never opened up his home for any event. This is going to be the first time, and it may be the last. So you want to be sure to qualify. Talk to your sponsor and leaders to understand how you qualify for this. On 3/9, the next day, it's going to be a massive, open to everyone liftoff event. We're having trouble finding a venue big enough to hold everyone. And we're going to reveal the brand again. And then there's going to be an opportunity presentation. And Holton Buggs is going to do a training. Who knows how long he's going to go? It could be 30 minutes. It could be 3 hours. Who knows? But bottom line is he's going to be there and he's going to show you how to rock it out of the gates and get involved in Mission 10K. So on 3/11, everything kicks off. Everybody gets their iGo booking engines, your boomerangs, all the back office access. And then we're going to kick off Mission 10K. That goes from the 11th through the 18th. We're going to put 10,000 people into business that week. At this point, I think it's going to be way more than that. So get yourself positioned. Listen, I'm honored to be the VP of Marketing working alongside T. Gray, the VP of Business Development, and Holton Buggs, lifelong friend, mentor, and icon in the industry and CEO of Countdown4Freedom. Proud to be a part of something where everyone is going to have an opportunity to win. So many people have gotten involved just based on the vision, not the product, but the vision that Holton has and the vision that Holton is bringing to fruition. Now we're going to use this vehicle to bring the opportunity to succeed when people weren't able to succeed in the past. So here's what you want to do. Just a couple of things. Go ahead, get started now. Get with your sponsor, get the TSA number or their username, go to countdown4freedom.com, get started now. Hopefully you guys don't break the site again. Now, once you get started, here's my challenge to you. Tonight, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, the millionaire maker himself is going to be doing the call. If you haven't heard him before, you're going to want to be on this call. If you have heard him before, you're going to want to be on this call. Every time he's speaking, I'm listening and taking notes. He got to where he is today by generating over $3 billion in sales through organizations totaling over 3 million distributors. And he's earned over $1.3 million per month by helping so many others become millionaires. People fly in from all over the world to hear him speak. And you can listen to him from the comfort of your own home. Get on the call, invite as many people as you can. Get on a little early too, because the lines have been maxing out. And if the lines max out, go ahead and get on Facebook Live. Listen, I want to congratulate you ahead of time. Welcome to the family. My name is Mark Kithcart. I've had an enjoyable, fantastic, killer time with you today on this webinar. And I challenge you to get a minimum of 10 people on the call tonight with Holton Buggs, and you're going to be on your way to succeeding in your own countdown to freedom.